Have you ever felt like your life was already planned before you even had the chance to decide what you wanted? Not planned by you, planned by everyone else. Your parents already know the degree you should study. Your relatives already know the career you should pursue. Your community already knows the kind of life you should live. And slowly, without even noticing it, you begin walking down a road that was never truly yours. It rarely begins with force. Most of the time, it begins with love. A father who says, "I struggled so you could become a doctor." A mother who proudly tells relatives, "My child will be an engineer." An uncle who reminds you, "That career is safe. That is where the money is." And suddenly, the room becomes very quiet when you say what you actually want. Imagine a young woman who dreams of studying art. She loves painting. She spends hours turning blank canvases into stories. But every time she mentions it, the response is the same. That is not practical. You are too smart to waste your life on that. Study medicine instead. So she does. Not because she loves it, but because disappointing everyone feels heavier than disappointing herself. This is how the status quo survives. Not because everyone loves it, but because very few people dare to question it. A boy who secretly wants to become a teacher is pushed into studying law because the family already has lawyers. A young man who dreams of starting a small business follows the corporate path because it looks more respectable. A woman who wants to travel the world and create stories settles into a career she feels nothing for because that is what stability is supposed to look like. On the outside, everything looks perfect. But inside, something slowly fades. Passion, curiosity, that quiet voice that once said, "This is what I was made to do." Here is the uncomfortable truth. Every generation inherits expectations from the one before it. And many people spend their entire lives carrying those expectations like a backpack full of stones. They climb mountains that were never their mountains. They chase goals that were never their goals. By the time they finally stop to ask themselves what they truly wanted, decades have already passed. But every now and then, someone pauses. Someone asks a simple but powerful question. Is this the life I chose, or the life I accepted? That question is dangerous to the status quo, because the moment you ask it honestly, something changes. You start to realize that respect does not always mean obedience. Love does not always mean surrendering your dreams. And living a meaningful life sometimes requires disappointing people who love you. The truth is, expectations are not always wrong. Many parents only want their children to be safe. Many families simply want stability. But safety without purpose can quietly become a cage. And stability without passion can slowly drain the joy out of a life. One day, years from now, the world will ask you a question no one else can answer for you. Did you live the life that was expected of you? Or did you live the life that was meant for you? Because at the end of everything, the heaviest burden is not failure. The heaviest burden is the quiet regret of never trying to become who you truly were.